Good day, good day. It's God Says Ministries, the House of Fire, and I'm Prophet Tavis. So, what I want to talk to you about, I'm doing it on this because anyway, I haven't got the best equipment, and I've got a little laptop and my cell phone and a little sticky thing to put the cell phone on. But I wanted to do the whole thing on nicely on here. But while I was in Google, when I looked at it again, it was stopping, going. Anyway, so what I want to talk about basically is this island that everybody's talking about, this volcano at the Spanish island of La Palma, Palma. Anyway, and everybody worry about it now. It's 500 feet and it's up to 1,000 feet. We don't know. I mean, Phil on the Patriot, he's like speaking about all sorts of things, flat Earth. I don't know how we get a flat Earth with the sun that you would always see all the time. But anyway, and anyway, besides that's another point of view. But as far as this island is concerned, I went on here and I took some screenshots off my laptop so that I could explain it better. Not that these are the best shots, but we can give it a bash here. Let's just pull it up to here. Okay, and this is where we're looking from over here. Where my arrow is down here is where the beach starts, and it runs up the hill. This is the culprit up here. These two here that are now blowing their tops and it's running down the hill. And they're coming down the hill. Every time I look at this thing, I see a guy here with what do you call those things the Arabs wear? And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 camels walking behind him with him. And they're walking towards me. He's got his head turned to one side. You can see the camel, this camel's interested, that camel's interested. And there you see the chest and legs of the camels there. Anyway, I get carried away here. We can say 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 camels. And then this dude dressed in where these houses are, he's just bottom of his legs. Anyway, so that's not what we're looking at. This is what's blowing its top now. It's running down here. It's running down here. So let's go to the next picture. Alright, this is the other side. This is looking from the top down. So let me see. Yeah, these are the characters here. These ones here, it was blowing and it's going down towards the ocean. These volcanoes, there's a whole bunch of them on top here. But these ones over here happen to be the ones blowing at the moment. And use my phone here. Should never put it next to me here. Where's this arrow now? Okay. Alright, it's a bit grainy, but you can sort of see it. Now that's right at the bottom. Those are the cliff faces that were breaking away. This is looks like egg row stuff here. Then there's still a little cliff here. Yeah. And here's the water here. Now I'll get a close-up shot now of all the water as well. Here's the water, this ocean. Okay, let's just take this puppy down again. Okay, that's another close-up shot. If you look in the water here, you can see it's not deep. Well, it's deep as far as you can't stand, and you probably need aqualungs to dive here, or with a good breath, you probably get down, and a good spear fisherman will get in there. But it's not deep. So, we got this picture. This is the island. Okay? And the volcanoes we are talking about are over here. Right? They're in this section here. This, that black mark you can see here was the last eruption on top here. It ran down here and ran down and ran down. You can see how it brought out into the ocean and made a little in the middle part of the island there. So you can't really see what I want to show you on that one so well. Oops. Okay, get that here. Let's just bring it up. This is from the back view. That volcano's over there. That volcano's over there. You see that over there? Oops, let me bring it back up. You see that there? That's an underwater mountain. But it's not straight up or anything. You can see the flow, how it goes down. And you can see the flow around this island itself, how it goes down. I have a diagram. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this one may be better to see. You see the top of the island here? It doesn't just drop straight off. It runs down at an angle like this. And there, maybe a bit steeper. You have a shallower drop off. I mean, there's a couple of deep drops off, but there's other places. Sorry about my growling telephone, yeah? Other places, it's probably Lynn Wood on there. He pumps out the telegram in 5 minutes, yeah. And these are all little hills and mountains. Lynn, I'm busy with a video here. Mountains and what have you around this island. This is the island we're talking about, and the volcano is blowing its top. Okay, so this is the island, right here. This is another island next to it, and that's another island next to it. Look at the formation on the ground. That's that piece we showed you, a mountain over there. The piece that's going off is this piece here. It's going that way. That way, that arrow is pointing towards the United States. My arrow is pointing towards the United States. That way. Okay? That's where the United States is, where the arrow is pointing to. You can see it's not deep water here as far as drop-offs are concerned. Even around these ones, it goes down and there's a plateau and it goes down like a ski slope. Let me use the word ski slope. See, ski slope. Ski slope. Ski slope. Most of them are ski slope. It's a very steep ski slope, but I wouldn't call it a cliff face. Judging by all the shadows around it over there, where they're going down, that would still be a ski slope, but a really steep one for the mad guys. But most of us, like this one is pimple on top, it goes down, ski slope. Even this here is a going down this way, going down this way. Take that down. Let me get this one. It's not so good. You can see this, the ground doesn't just drop off. It slopes down like a ski slope. Like a ski slope. All around this island. This piece over here may have a bit more steepness to it, but that one is facing away from the United States. The United States is in this direction, towards the corner of the right-hand corner of the page. And here's the volcano that's blowing its top. They are talking about this breaking off here. This area breaking off here. Which I don't see there's a problem. Even if it broke off, cracked up, whatever, I don't see it's a problem. Because this is what you got. This is what's sticking out on top of the water. And you can see on top of the water. That's what you can see sticking out on top of the water. Now that volcano is sitting up here. It's running down this. And dropping off this little cliffy face that is sort of falling in the water. And even this is not quite right what I drew over here, because it comes out still, and the whole island goes down like this. It slowly ski slopes down like this on either side. There might be one or two where it's steeper, but the rest of it's pretty much like this. If it were like this, I could understand. If the island were up there and there was the volcano and the lava was flowing down here and going into the water here, and this piece on top of above the water, and this piece that on the bottom water broke off and moved down, yes, that would cause a tsunami. That would cause a tsunami, because if that's quadrillion tons of sand and mud or water going into the ocean with one swoop, it has to move the water that's in front of it out of the way. But we don't have that. Let me make this two separate pictures here. No, I did that. There. There. Let me get it next to each other here. Whoops, it's underneath me. Let me go one on top of each other here. No, what are you doing? I want you just to come up. That's all. Tap that one there. Okay, so there you see your gradual down, this one. If it was like this one here, then you will have a problem, because then this, if that broke off like that and took it down below, if the island was like this, just a pole sticking on the ground, and that broke off and fell in the ocean, yes, tsunami. But it's not. The island's like this. That's what's sticking out above the water. The volcano's up here. It's running down here. It might be splitting the earth there. But even if it broke off, where is it going to go? It can't come down here. It's all ground. It's not as if we have the Hulk underneath it and he's lifting it up and pushing it over. You know, it's not like it's breaking off here, then lifting up and being pushed into the ocean. So it's going to break off in pieces, and it's going to roll down this, break off in pieces, roll down this, break off in pieces. Or just split the island in two, and the sea is going to go between it. I can't see it going anywhere. If a piece breaks off, where's it going to go? Because if you look at the area that they're talking about, trying to get a good one for you, yeah? The area that they're talking about, no, that's the wrong side. That's the wrong side. Come on, where are you? Right. If you look at the area that they're talking about, it's this area here. So there's the old blast that went down into the sea. That's the old blast. I don't know if I can get, no, this buzzes out. That's the old blast that went down to the sea. Obviously, this volcano over here blew out some, I don't know, a couple thousand years ago, and all it created was a crater in the whole island. But these are the volcanoes here. To me, the worst scenario is going to do this. Blow this section out and blow it into the sea, but then it's going to come out in chunks, like the size of cars and things, and land plop, plop, plop in the sea, which isn't going to cause a tsunami. There's no ways this piece, can break away and fall down, because this slope here, that's on the hill there, that slope on the hill, carried on going underwater the same. So you literally need something underneath it, something underneath it, to pick it up, turn around, and push it over so it goes over the other way, and then it will fall in the ocean. So if this thing breaks up, all it's going to do is end up running down into the ocean, and then down to the bottom where it stops. Unless it blows a hole like this size into it, and blows all this debris in the ocean, but then again it's blowing chunks from this size to car sizes, and they landing individually in the ocean, which is really not going to do anything. Really not going to do anything. Because they're talking about a big chunk breaking off. But the whole design of the island is this. Either sides. There may be one side that got for a short section has got a steep section that goes like this, but eventually it does that as well. So if anything, it's going to break off and slide down into the ocean. You know, this is going to blow here, break off. This is all going to crumble, and this whole lot is going to slide into the ocean, and it's going to keep on sliding down here, which I very much doubt is going to cause much of a tsunami, if anything. You might get a 2-foot higher surge on the United States side. So people, this fear-mongering that's going on without even knowing the facts and how the thing operates, how waves operate, and anything like that, it's going to stop. It's really going to stop. You know, this is your false flag. This is a false flag, basically. Because if you go and look at it with your own eyes, you can see it can't tipple over because it's not a pole standing in the middle of the ocean. It can't just fall over. You know, it's a mountain in the ocean, basically. It's like standing in front of Mount Everest and saying, hey, Mount Everest is going to fall over. It can't just fall over because it's shaped like this. It's shaped in this thing. It's not a pole standing in the ocean. And as I said before, if it were standing like this, yes, I can understand. That piece breaks off. It's a big piece. And then goes over and falls in the ocean. Yes, you're getting a tsunami. But that island is not like that. That island is just a typical mountain with the top half sticking out. A typical mountain with the top half sticking out. And you can see mountains underneath the water all around it. Hills and mountains underneath the water all around it. All this here is mountains and hills and hills. You can see the sides of this thing go down like a ski slope. Except for maybe this area here. But that's facing Africa. That area is facing Africa. This area is facing the United States. But this goes down, you know? Like that. It's not a drop off. You can see it goes and then it goes down. Some places it goes down quicker and whatever. Basically, it's Mount Everest. It's Mount Everest sticking out of the water, and that's it. You know, a piece might fall off the top, and what it's going to do is going to slide down the side of the mountain, unless there's some what's his name, Godzilla underneath there that's going to pick up the whole side and flip it over. Then you'll have a tsunami. So people, false flag, false flag. Don't fall for it. Anyway, God bless you. May His favor drip from every part of you. In Jesus' name, amen.